Welcome back to the WHHI-TV Daily News. Well, as I mentioned in the headlines, the Greenery is looking to be a game changer in terms of decibel level around here when it comes to landscaping noise. Bob Stevens had a chance to get an inside look at their demonstration recently. Let's take a look.
Of all the wonderful things about living in paradise, one little thing that annoys us who live here and who have lived here for a long time more than anything, and it's the noise that gets made cleaning up all of this stuff. Lee Edwards of the Greenery has lived it your whole life. Tell me about the Greenery's kind of bold move, charge into technology.
Well, we've been looking at electric landscape equipment for years now, and we just haven't really quite found the right fit. There have been some good pieces of equipment, but they're not very cost effective or they're not powerful enough. And we think we've found a real winner right now. It's a game changer. It's called Crest.
You have told me before this, the cost is pretty comparable now?
It's very comparable, yes. And in the past, we had clients say, hey, can you do all electric on our property?
Sure.
And we'd said, yes, we can do it. It takes a little more labor. There's a little more cost involved. And that's usually where the discussion on all electric sort of stopped or slowed down. But now we can do it for about the same cost.
Wow.
Which is really something we're excited about.
So you're going to be doing more and more of it over the next couple of years and trying to see if you can, maybe scale it up to something
Absolutely.
the
yes.
big boys can use, that the towns and the counties and people
yes.
like that?
We're using it on a couple of fairly large properties, and we're also rolling it out to some of our residential crews now. And we're hoping here in the next few months to make an entire transition in one or two of our branches. And if things continue to go as well as they have so far, we think in the next year or two, company-wide, we'll be all electric.
Wow, within a year or two?
That's the hope.
Well,
yeah.
But when we get to really doing it on a scale, you got to talk to somebody like Shawn, Colin with the town of Hilton Head. That's probably the big question that you guys would have is, can we do this at the kind of scale the town would make work?
Yeah, so I'm impressed with the difference in noise, but certainly we'd like to understand the efficiency of electric versus current operations, the ability to manage large assets that we have, corridors, parks, and then understand the implications on cost and timing.
How cool would it be if we could lower the decibel level of the town by a little bit just by doing this townwide?
Well, sure. I'm certainly an application that is less noisy, is cleaner. It would be something certainly to explore. And so I think we're here to understand kind of for the first time the opportunity, and then really understand how it could impact our operations.
Yeah. This could be a game changer, couldn't it? I mean, you live on the island, I live on the island, we all live here. We all grit our teeth every time somebody fires one up.
Oh yeah, we hear all the time about trimmers and leaf blowers and mowers. And so, listen, noise is always a little disruptive, even if it's intermittent. So again, a technology, if the efficiency and cost are comparable, certainly worth exploration.
Yeah. All right, I'll ask you you grew up across the street from Charlie Frazier.
Yes, sir.
Who developed this, who made Hilton Head what it is. You knew him, what would this mean if the whole island went electric in maintenance of its beautiful landscape?
Well, Charles Frazier was an innovator in many regards, obviously in development, but this is the type of thing he would love, I think. But I think it's the type of thing that all islanders will appreciate. And it's one of those things that hopefully it'll happen and we won't get a lot of feedback from it, because right now we get the negative feedback, but you don't notice something that's not there. And
Right.
that would be the ultimate is, if people just said, oh, I didn't realize there were guys out there using electric equipment because it's quiet and it doesn't, spew out all the bad emissions and all that
But
stuff.
this is something that the town could be known for nationwide if
that's what I would
if
love.
everybody did it.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
We were sort of one of the first green developments. Hilton Head was sort of green before the term was even in use. And I think we need to be a leader on this. And I'd love nothing more than to be part of that.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Who knows? We might be seeing this kind of equipment around our neighborhoods very soon. Let's go back to the desk.
Thanks to everyone on the show today for their insights and contributions. As always, our production team is behind the scenes to make all of this possible. And of course, we are honored that you have chosen to share a part of your day with us. I'm Betsy McDaniel, and we'll see you for the next WHHI-TV Daily News.